What's up, guys? How we doing today? Today's video, I want to talk about X-Men Apocalypse. If you guys are new to the channel or you are interested in my content, please make sure to like this video, comment on it, and keep subscribing. It really helps my channel out. But I have been doing X-Men movie reviews for a couple days, and today I want to talk about Apocalypse, the 2016 X-Men movie. And man, what a movie. I mean, it's really good. It's got all the same characters. I believe in this one they switched up a lot. Um you have a new Jean Grey, you have a new Storm, you have this new mega villain who is played by Oscar Isaac, who once again is a really good actor. Um and then you have Scott coming back, Beast, Mystique, and James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender are back in this movie, and the performances are incredible. I really like what they did with this movie. In this one, they've come up with the idea that there is the first mutant named Apocalypse who wants to kind of rid the world of its evil, and he believes that Earth has trembled down a path of destruction, and it's his job to get rid of everything in the world and just restart it. He believes that the world has lost its way, and it's his job to start a new beginning. So he recruits a few of the mutants along with Eric, who in this movie we get a little bit more of his backstory. He is married now, he's got a kid, but he's on the job site in Poland, and he uses some of his powers, and then he's captured by the police, and all hell breaks loose. Apocalypse has the influential power to take a mutant and make their powers 10 times stronger, but also convince them that in order to start this new revolution, you must join me. Um, the problem with this movie is it does have a slow pace. It's 2 hours and 23 minutes, so the runtime's a little long. As far as getting the main villain open, it takes a while. It's a little bit more of a slower pace. But when you get towards the third act, you really start to see this action-packed story. And the last battle in this movie is got to be, I think, one of the coolest ones out of the whole series. It's very intense. You get to see like this end of the world type deal, and it's incredible. Rose Byrne has returned. She was in First Class. So James McAvoy gets to meet his old friend, and Rose Byrne and James McAvoy kind of connect a little bit closer. It was cool seeing her come back because she hadn't really been mentioned in a lot of the other movies, but they brought her back for Apocalypse. So that was kind of cool to see. And we get to learn more about Jean Grey, who this was her first start before she started off with the big movie. Of course, after Apocalypse, we have Dark Phoenix, so we get Jean's Grey version of a story, and I'll touch on that movie in a couple weeks. But yeah, the pacing of this movie is a little slower, but I feel like this movie is deeper. It takes more of a toll. It gets you more involved with the characters. We also get to see a character from X-Men 2 come back. So I like how this movie kind of brought everybody back. It brought old characters back, and you got to connect a little bit deeper with them. I feel like this is something X-Men does over and over, is it brings its characters back. It brings people that you may have not seen in other movies, but you will see them in this movie. And so you get to bond with each one of the characters, and I love that. I love getting to see everybody's story. Magneto goes through a lot in this movie. He is traumatized. He is on the side of Apocalypse, and he is just not budging. He's not listening to anybody. He is going through this really bad time in his life after the loss of his wife and a child, which is understandable. You almost kind of feel for Magneto in this movie, just watching all the things that he goes through. But also, towards the end of the movie, he has a change of heart, and it ends on a good note. Also, Evan Peters coming back as his character was really cool. We get to see another one of those running through time really slowly after the institution is destroyed. But Evan Peters does another one of his famous running around scenes, and that was really cool to see. Uh, but this one is different because it focuses more on kind of like the end game. They've been put up against this enemy. They've been through a whole bunch of shit, and now everything they care about is coming to um, a really bad spot. So it's up to all of them to team together and stop the end of the world. And I just loved engaging with this movie. It had great action. It's got incredible acting, and the story is always engaging. I never have really sat through an X-Men movie bored out of my mind. I've always been engaged with the characters. I've always been engaged with the story. There's a plot twist over and over again, and even if it is expected, it's kind of cool to see it all come together. It's like a puzzle. Each one of the pieces, each one of the scenes, each one of the scenarios all coming together to create one big, incredible story. I would give X-Men Apocalypse an 8 out of 10. It's good. It's a long watch, but it is enjoyable. If you like really cool CGI battle scenes, you get one, and they did really good. Also, Bryan Singer came back to do this movie, so I gotta hand it to Bryan. He knows what to do with these characters. He knows how to make a good story, and watching him behind the camera, watching the movies that he makes, Bryan Singer knows how to make an X-Men movie. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of X-Men Apocalypse. And I might even do a ranking of his movies. I might thinking about doing a video where I rank the X-Men movies one by one, and I just give you guys my opinion and let you know which one of them is my favorite and which one flops. But I'm not sure yet. I'll have to look into doing that video. I've got maybe one or two more X-Men movie reviews, but I'm almost done with this series. So what I was trying to do, I was trying to get all the X-Men movie reviews out and just have like a full series. I would love that. But once again, thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie. Please make sure you're subscribing. It really helps my channel out. Like the video, and thanks again for a great video.